So, Mr. Stickland, tell us about your name. Stickman, it's rather self-explanatory, isn't it? I have a penchant for painting cadavers, or stickmen. The intricate subtleties of decay, rot, muscular decomposition, and tissue defilement's a particular interest of mine. After a while, the critics started calling me Stickman, and with the time, I simply embraced the name. And the inspiration behind these paintings? Oh, you know, the usual. It started out pretty mundane. Books on anatomy, horror, art macabre, the odd autopsy report. Autopsy reports? Yeah, I'd toss a corner a few coins, and she'd look the other way while I studied some of the photos. I would guess half of my works are inspired by a sordid mix of those. And the other half? Oh, you know how it goes. Art is all about pushing boundaries, challenging the status quo, moving past invisible barriers, raging against the machine, etc. The next logical step was, of course, to bring in a real one for close examination. A real one? A real cadaver. And boy, they aren't as easy to come by as you might think. So how did you get them? I attempted to go through the proper channels first. I really did. Late night visits to the graveyards with a shovel. You know the drill. But have you ever tried exhuming a body? It's exhausting. 6 feet of excruciating manual labor. Took me 3 hours to get nowhere before I just gave up. So how then? I had to make them, didn't I? It's not like they wouldn't have died anyways. Just help them along. Gave them a little push. Sometimes a little stab. I know it might sound extreme, but that's art for you. You can't hold back, lest you betray the very essence of who you are. How many? Half a dozen. I'd keep them propped up for a month or so. You know, to observe early decomposition, savoring the scent, the beauties of bacterias at work. Have you ever seen my piece, The Putrefaction Oranos? It was the first one inspired by my newfound process. I have not. And what about the last one? Ah yes, my magnum opus. She's the reason I'm here, is she not? Elvira the Eternal. To be honest, she's the only one I'd call a true model, you know? There was just something about her. How long, Stickland? Oh, she was important. I had special plans for her. I knew it from the moment I saw her. Fragile, but powerful. Scared, but beautiful. It was the next step, detective. Always the next step. How long, you piece of shit? I kept her alive for 13 months. Sliced off a little piece of her every day. The tissue decomposition of a living model is something special to behold. Factor in the pain, the screams, the smell, the putrid flesh. Pure perfection. You've seen the painting. 1,000 years from now, that's all they'll remember. You monster. All they'll remember is the art.